Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show, episode 353. And your Twitch notification is wrong. It is not a Shogun review. This is your review of X-Men 97 Season 1. As always, is there Chicano here to host the show, alongside my wonderful co-host, Brad and Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's Friday.
And you know what that means. And I'm excited for another live show, as this was supposed to happen last week, and then of course we got a mini hurricane here.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened, right, Brad?
Yep. Yeah. Magneto was right.
Yeah. Nothing fucking happened. Yeah. So we had to wait a little bit, push it back another week. So we'll see what's going on. I was like, okay, well, Brad, hopefully everything was well, and we'll do it today. And guess what, Brad? 15 minutes before this show started, my internet went down. And I was like, you gotta be fucking
And you were like,
kidding.
do I tell Brad?
I was like, hold on, let me troubleshoot before I fucking, say anything to Brad. Before I cancel, let me just troubleshoot. Thankfully, we're here. We're doing the show. And I am very, very happy that.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know, we've been busting our ass this week, just keeping timelines.
Yeah, we've been doing everything we can to make sure that absolutely nothing gets pushback, nothing gets canceled or anything like that, because it has been absolute hell. Brad and I did a really late night TV show commentary on Wednesday night.
Being hilarious.
And then we did our review yesterday, which will go live tomorrow at Saturday for everybody. But yeah, man, it's been hard to keep track of everything right now. That mini hurricane really fucking put us on our ass, but we made it. We made it, Brad. We made it. After today, we're good. We just have to concentrate on what we gotta do next week, but that's it. But of course,
until all the shows drop in this month.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, we got the Bear, the whole season dropping at once. We got the Acolyte. We got Game of Thrones. We got the Boys.
Yeah.
What else? There's something else. I'm pretty
House
sure.
of the Dragon is House of the Dragon, the Boys, Game of Thrones. I'm sorry, the Game of Thrones. What's it called? The Bear and the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that's everything, Brad.
Okay, Lord of the Rings is dropping sometime.
August.
That's
August, Brad. Yep. That's going to be a fall, but I'm very, very happy. But of course, today's episode is brought to you by SeatGeek, but more about that later in the show. But bro, before we can go ahead and get into today's episode, Brad, how are you doing, man?
I'm okay. I took today's off. It's Memorial Day weekend. I plan on doing probably not much. I did
probably not much, right?
Probably not much. I did get Grand Theft Auto Online, so I was playing that today. Missions are fun, like any Grand Theft Auto, but goddamn, you people are miserable. Can't even let me complete anything.
Now you see why people go and play role play, right?
Yeah, it makes it like, because you have those rules in place. Online is just there's no rules.
Yeah, no rules. Oh wow, look at that. So what's it called? We were gonna have a guest today, and look, he's actually here. Damn, what's it called? Came in late though, but you know what? He's in here. What's it called? Yeah.
You gonna let him in?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him in. Migs, one of Eric's friends, who's on his payroll, that he has to be paying to be his friend. So
motherfucker, hell no.
Yeah.
Ain't enough money in the world for that.
Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, no, my bad. I was trying to figure out this shit on my computer because
I thought you said you didn't have a computer, bro.
Bro, it's a fucking little dumbass Chromebook, bro. It's not a computer. It's like an old ass Chromebook.
Bro, we still could have played Geotastic on that, bro.
I don't know. Those Chromebooks are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to have an account. I don't remember that shit. Do not remember that shit no more.
They let you get on the internet. That's about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Migs? How are you doing, bro?
What's up, bro? I'm good. I'm good. I'm here. I'm chilling. Just came back from Target to do this shit, and took me 4 minutes to set up my fucking computer and all that.
Damn. Yeah. I was like, this guy's not coming on. I was like, it's already gonna be 8:40. I said, no way, he's not coming on. So I'm like, all right,
Raul
guess
already
we,
gave up on you. I
yeah,
believed in you though.
Hey, thank you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. That's what happens to me, man. You know, you're like, damn, you're not here on time. It's time to get out. The only one who what's called can somehow not be here on time and still not get what's called mad at is Brad because it's like, well, if
Because
he's
you have
not
no
here,
one else. You
I got
you literally
nobody
have no
else.
one else.
Yeah, yeah, go fuck yourself, Brad. Um, but yeah, Brad. Brad, continue on. Sorry, you were going about something, right? About
I,
GTA Online that they just kept killing you and shit.
yeah, them assholes. People are assholes. Don't even let me complete any missions. Like, and then I'm like, I'm doing well, and then they like try to bump me with their car, and they're like, they can't do anything with the car, so they get out and just explode me. And I'm just
Yeah.
fuck y'all.
I told you, Brad. Now you see why people play RP because
Yeah,
it's like you get penalized for what's it called random death matching,
yeah. I think I'm gonna switch to that. I think I'm gonna see if I can get the Xbox to work on this
bro.
computer.
Mr. Anti-Idiotic. I hope Peter Parker fucks Kitty Pryde in the MCU. God damn.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Wow.
That's a take.
Yeah.
That is a take. Not a comic accurate take at all either. Um, but damn. Okay.
I mean, Peter
That,
Parker was shown in the end of this.
yeah, he was. He was. Mr. Anti-Idiotic, thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for. I'm proud. This I know this is the first time I've seen you because I've never read something like that. So thank you for being here for the first time. We hope you enjoy your stay here. What the hell is that? Wow.
That's the
Hey,
internet.
that's valid though. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Bro. Oh my
I mean,
god.
there have been worse takes. Let's be real.
100%, bro. Look at half of the shit that gets commented on the
Yeah.
on the on the on the.
I
On
mean,
the
he
video.
didn't come in calling us all ugly. So there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least he didn't do that. All right, Migs, you want to introduce yourself, bro, and tell us how you're doing?
Bro, what's up, bro? My name is BRDR Tamagotchi over here. I'm here joining Raul and Young Yoda for the first time. And because I asked to be here because I wanted to talk about X-Men. And I'm here to talk about fucking X-Men Season 1, X-Men 97 specifically.
Glad
Thank
to
you
have
guys
you
again
on.
for having me, bro. Thank you for having me.
Of
Yeah, of
course.
course, man. Of course.
You see that, bro? I'm PR trained. You see that? I'm PR trained,
You're
Raul. You
PR
see that
Yeah,
shit?
bro.
yeah,
You're
you-
not, Raul. I need to PR train you, motherfucker.
No, no, no.
He's much
You're
better
not.
than Eric when he comes on. Much better
Yeah, bro.
behaved.
Yeah,
Nah, I
way
believe
better,
that.
bro.
I believe that. I believe that shit.
That's crazy how Eric isn't in chat for you, bro. That's crazy, right, Migs?
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's what happens to a young working man like him, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's some rough glazing on that, bro. But all right.
Nah, bro. I'm
Okay.
trying to say that he's fucking working too much, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. He works too much.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. All right, man. But what's up, bro? How you doing today, Migs? What you been up to, dog?
You know, bro, the unemployed life has treated me really well. I'm doing great. I've been playing games with you like every single night, which has been amazing as well. And catching up on all the horrible movies that I've seen since I just quit my job recently. I think you guys look okay.
Mr. Anti-Idiotic.
I like him.
I like you more than the fucking loser who commented that shit on our pages. You know? Yeah, I like you more than that loser. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then the problem being is we went and like he had his picture on his page, so we looked at it and we're like, this guy's way uglier than us. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got his whole IP and everything, and his whole family tree is like
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
disgusting. Actually, yeah.
He does it again.
Dude runs a fucking what's it called, a Taylor Swift fan page, and it's
Oh
like,
God, get
and
out of
it's
here!
just him like talking about like, oh, Taylor and Jason Kelsey.
Although
look
there
at
is
them."
nothing wrong with the Swifties. I do not want beef.
I do. I want all the beef. They're fucking terrible. They're all terrible.
Roll, kick him. Kick him. We do not need that in our life.
Oh my god. But yeah, man, it's just it's quite the people that we attracted to our pages. It's kind of fucking weird.
Although
Yeah.
I'm liking Mr. Anti-Idiotic.
I like Mr. Anti-Idiotic here.
Yeah.
But just before we start anything, Mr. Anti-Idiotic, before you ask, no, we're not responsible for Slugterra being canceled. what's it called that? We have nothing to do with that. I'm really sorry to the people who really like the show Slugterra. We have nothing to do with that. I want to like. You have no idea how many comments we get, bro. Where people are like, "Why'd you guys cancel Slugterra?" Or on IG, we get messages.
Raul chose the name, so just
Yeah. You're like, "Why'd you cancel Slugterra?" Like, because it was part of my childhood.
I'm about to just lean into it and be like, damn right I did. Do it again.
Right, I fucking did.
Test me again, I'll cancel something else.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh God, bro.
But Brad, I play Warzone mostly every night with Migs and Eric, and yeah.
And Sosa too, and a bunch of other friends too every now and then. But
Yeah, bro.
we just been doing that like almost every night, fucking yelling and screaming at each other.
So do y'all like ever win?
What the fuck is he saying? What the fuck, dude?
I really, really want Kitty Pryde to be Tom Holland's Spidey's new girlfriend in MCU. Bro,
Hey,
I would like
everybody-
to see Kitty Pryde in the MCU.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Bro, I'll make it
when was,
happen.
when was the last
Yeah,
time we
bro.
actually saw Kitty Pryde?
Kitty Pryde?
Bro, the fucking X-Men movies, the older
yeah,
ones.
when Elliot Page was going by Ellen Page.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, and
Oh my
yeah.
God, Elliot Page was Kitty Pryde. Oh my God, I forgot about
Yeah.
that, dude. That's crazy.
Great Kitty Pryde, by the way. I love them as.
Oh yeah, but I
as
like,
Kitty Pryde.
dude, it's been so long. I completely like
Yeah.
that one passed me. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Because no one remembers jack shit from those movies.
Dude, I don't remember nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Like at the moment they were cool, but like
Yeah.
ask me anything and I don't remember nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Mr. Anti-Idiotic, who would you want to play Kitty Pryde in the MCU?
That was a brain dump right there.
Yeah, the brain dump. Yeah, Brad was like,
Sydney Sweeney about to be in the chat, like all the way down.
Oh hell yeah.
bro, Sidney Sweeney ain't gonna play. What's it
I
called?
know.
She's already in the MCU, dumbass.
Oh, that's not
No,
the,
that's
that's
the
shitty.
thing, bro.
He played some fucking non-character in a non-movie. Rowan Blanchard.
Rowan Blanchard.
Who is that?
I'm better not get a fucking old ass dude. You're gonna be
He's
trolling
not an
me.
old ass dude.
Oh no, what the fuck is this?
I can see it.
She's in Snowpiercer.
Oh, I know who it is. Then.
Okay, yeah.
It's the show, not the movie. I've never seen the movie, the show. I've seen the movie before though.
Wait, is the movie the one with Chris Evans?
Oh, she
Yes.
was in Girl Meets World.
Girl
Oh, then
Meets
never mind.
World.
Save Sweeney
Vince-
for Emma Frost. Hey, that's not honestly.
Hey,
bad.
twin, you preaching to the choir there, Stacy. Stacy, I wouldn't mind that one bit, Stacy.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, or Black Cat.
He makes a point.
Oh, dude, I would have loved her as Black Cat, man. Everybody was like, Sydney Sweeney for Black Cat, Sydney Sweeney for Black Cat. Like, bro, that would have been better than the fucking whatever Spider Woman version she is in that shitty ass movie.
Yeah, she's, yeah, Madam Web is, yeah.
That was an
Didn't
awful
see it.
movie.
Didn't see it. Can't
Good.
comment.
Save your time, bro. Don't fucking watch that shit, bro.
Well, Mix, what have you been catching up? Because you say you've been watching a bunch of movies. What you been catching up on?
I've been catching up on a lot of other movies that I haven't seen in Marvel. I've been obviously seeing the new X-Men 97 show, and I've been rewatching the old X-Men, like actual 97 show, because there's like a lot of things that, in this new show, not that they haven't been addressed, but obviously they're going at the pacing of literally like the old cartoon style, and the comics were like, oh, you should already know kind of thing. So I've just been kind of rewatching this and that. I've been rewatching a lot of the Planet of the Apes movies because I want to go see the new one with my girlfriend. And, as always, those movies are fucking amazing, bro. I always think those are actual fucking monkeys literally every single time.
Yeah,
But
bro.
other than that,
CGI too good, bro. CGI
CGI
is
is
too good.
way too. Dude, the acting is impeccable, bro. Oh my god, everything about it is so freaking good. And
Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch the Wolverine movies, like just the first, like I guess standalone Wolverine, the one where he goes to Japan or whatever. That one, when I was younger and I watched it, was really good. And then now rewatching it, I'm like, damn, this is kind of rough. I don't know. This is
Kind of
awesome.
rough, bro.
Yeah, that was like this was awesome when I was like 14 or however old I was when that movie came out. And then Logan will always be my favorite. Logan was so good. It was such a sad movie, bro. I remember when it came out, I literally was bawling my eyes out, bro. That movie was amazing,
Incredible,
bro.
bro.
So impeccable, man. But yeah, that's all I've been doing really with in terms of catching up with shows. Just a lot of the old stuff, a lot of the new stuff,
I remember the one Wolverine movie when it came out and they had it finished the CGI when they released it.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
the
one with
tank, like the tank and shit. Like
Yeah.
they
Oh,
had not finished it at all.
that's crazy.
that
Oh,
movie where they tease the fucking suit at the end,
dude,
and it's like never
never
gets
again.
brought back ever again.
I mean, and now I guess, I guess it's brought back now, but dude, he's not gonna wear the fucking mask at all in that movie. Honest to God.
No, you can't cover up Hugh Jackman's face, bro.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they mess with that hair
That's
either.
the moneymaker, bro.
Yeah.
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 I mean, shit, they covered up Brian Reynolds for the whole two movies almost, and it did okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I really would love to see him wearing the mask either way, because I mean, he's, despite the mask covering half of his face, he's still a good, like, really good actor with expressions and stuff like that. And even Ryan Reynolds with his whole face covered as an actor and giving out his expressions is still really good. So I feel like Hugh Jackman would definitely shine even more there, but. Who knows how the movie's gonna come? When does the movie come out? Like in July?
Yeah, July. I think.
Oh my god, bro, it's so long.
But Ryan Reynolds' face in Deadpool, remember, is also not just clean Ryan Reynolds' face. That's like
It's a lot of CGI.
eaten away, cancer eaten away
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's better to be covered because I don't want to see Ryan Reynolds
True.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this new movie has a fucking toupee, bro. That's hilarious, bro. I love that.
Funny, bro. Brad, you been watching anything since yesterday?
I watched the first episode of Abbott Elementary.
Hey,
Great.
nice.
Glad
Yeah.
you finally hopped on the train.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty freaking funny.
Just wait. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. It gets better.
Yeah, it's a good show. I love that show.
Great show, Brad. What did I watch? I went to the movies. I saw the TV Glow. Great film from Jane
what?
Showbrun. So like avant-garde queer horror film. Pretty good movie.
What was it
Pretty
called?
good.
TV
I saw
Glow?
the TV Glow.
The TV
Yeah.
Glow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I saw the TV Glow. That's the
I've
name of the
never even
movie.
heard of
I
it.
saw the TV Glow.
Oh.
Not
Oh,
the TV Glow.
oh.
I bet he
We're like,
wears a mask.
okay, TV.
I bet he
TV
wears
Glow.
a mask. Okay, we'll see, man. We'll see.
see.
Honestly, I don't know. I think they might do it like a little bit, like a bit there that you'll have the mask on. And then I watched
rip it
their
off or something.
yeah, and then that director's directorial debut. I watched that movie, and we're all going to the World's Fair. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. But I watched Lulu Wang's Expats
Yeah, you're telling me how much you like that.
miniseries.
Was that a 10?
No,
Damn it!
no. It was Brad. It was so close, Brad. It was so close. And I'll go more into it when I drop my review on the website. But it was so fucking close to being a perfect score. It was right there.
To everyone listening, I bring this up because Raul like DM'd me. He's like, I'm on the last episode of This Sticks Landing. I think I got another 10. So that's why I
Yeah.
asked that. So it's just like, God damn it.
Yeah, there's only one perfect score right now, guys. I only have one perfect score during the year, and that goes to Doom Part 2. That's all I've got. I got nothing else nothing else has a 5-star, nothing else has a 10. So
But surprisingly enough, Ted, the series, has a very high score.
yeah,
Oh,
right
dude,
now-
bro, I saw that show and I was high the whole time. Oh my god, that show was hilarious, bro. It was so, dude, it was so funny. Oh my god, the amount of it's a good show, so it's a good rating for a good reason. That show was fucking hilarious. I love that
bro.
show.
yeah, that show has no business
That
being that
goddamn
fun.
teddy bear is funny as shit.
Yeah, bro. Can't wait for season 2, man. Can't wait for
Oh
season
yeah,
2 now.
honestly,
Yeah.
can't wait for that.
Yeah. All right, boys. We're not gonna beat around the bush. We know what we're here to talk about, right? All right. Brad, I made the banner, so get ready. All right.
I see it. Yep.
So, guys, of course, we're gonna go ahead and throw out the spoiler warning, and you'll hear a little bit about our sponsors for today's episode, and then we'll be back to discuss the show. So,
Stacy,
Stacy, what?
the perfect score wasn't for Challenger.
Stacy, that has a beautiful 8.75 out of 10. 8.75 out of 10.
That's crazy, bro.
Love that movie. So, with that said, Brad. Brad and everybody in here and everybody in the crowd, if you have not watched season 1 of X-Men 97, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episodes, either way, you should probably stay here. But if you don't care about, you know what? Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, two, one. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you
Everybody
by
dies.
SeatGeek.
Everybody.
Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. Bro, can you believe I shot all that footage, bro?
Dude, that's awesome. That looks great. That looked
Bro,
awesome.
I didn't shoot all that footage.
When did you do that? I haven't seen that before.
Roll
Adobe-
that beautiful bean footage.
Adobe stock footage and then stuff we shot at my old job.
That looked
So,
cool though. It looked really, really professional. You got to keep the eye contact though, because I wasn't selling it. You weren't selling it good enough. I was like, damn, bro. Where am I looking? Where are you looking, bro? Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. That looked great though. I love that.
Yeah, bro.
Super professional, bro.
Yeah, man. You learn a thing or two about video editing from me, bro. Come on.
I fucking,
All right.
I fucking hate video editing. Honestly, fuck.
Yeah. All right,
I
Brad.
hear this from everyone.
Brad, you got a storm going on over there?
Who?
You?
I don't think so.
Man, I'm seeing you fucking cut out like crazy here. Yeah. All right, man. It's all good. You're still able to talk, but you look all pixelated and shit. Hopefully
Maybe
it's not my
your
end.
internet.
Shut the fuck up. No, because Nick's looks fine on my end. Yeah. All right, Brad. X-Men 97, Season 1. A band of mutants use their uncanny gifts to protect a world that hates and fears them. They're challenged like never before, forced to face a dangerous and unexpected new future. Created by, crap, I just clicked off that. Created by Bo DeMayo, and of course, by characters by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. The episodes, we have 5 episodes that are directed by Chase Conley. We have 4 episodes directed by Emi Yonemura, and 1 episode directed by Jake Castorena. And of course, written by Bo DeMayo. All right. 4 episodes written by Bo DeMayo. Yep. And 4 episodes are written by Charlie Feldman. And 1 episode is written by Anthony Salidi. And of course, by J.B. Ballard as well. An episode's written by J.B. Ballard. They also credited the guy who created Captain America, since he used them, I guess. So Joe Simon is in here too. Yeah. Our cast includes George Buza, Cal Dodd, Holly Chow, Ray Chase, Jennifer Hale, Lenore Zan, Matthew Watterson, Allison Seeley Smith,
Let's butcher more names in here.
Liak, yeah, Ross Marquand, and Guy Agustini, and Terry Douglas. Oh, Terry, those are additional voices, but that's mostly our X-Men guys. Mr. Sinister, yeah, we got Mr. Sinister in here as well, and yeah, all that great stuff. We got Gambit, voiced by AJ Locascio. All right, dope. All right, Brad's going method with a dial-up connection for this review. Yeah, they even see it, Brad.
I'm going back 97, man.
Yeah. Music is done, of course, by the Newton Brothers.
I'll see y'all on AIM.
Yep, on the last one. And yeah, let's see if there's any trivia here. I like always looking at the trivia here on IMDb. So let's look at that, Brad and Migs. So Kevin Feige only had 2 conditions for the show. The original X-Men the Animated Series voice cast had to return, and the rights for the theme song of the series had to be obtained. Or damn, okay.
Of course. Of course.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. So this show marks both the first Marvel Studios project with the Marvel Animation banner and Marvel Studios' first X-Men project. And damn, bro, this show marks Cal Dodd and Lenore Zan's first time voice acting Wolverine and Rogue in 24 years. And George Buza, Allison Seeley Smith, and Adrian Howe's first time voicing Beast, Storm, and Nightcrawler in 23 years.
Oh
since
wow.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, a New Age of Heroes for Cal Dodd, and Lenore Zan in X Men Mutant Academy 2, 2001 for George Buza, Alison Seeley Smith, and Andrea Howe. Wow, bro. Fucking long time, bro. Yeah.
Fucking long time for them. From what I
Yeah,
see,
bro.
for in the quote for quoting Mazan, who voices Rogue, she said that like going back into the show and like voicing her felt like putting on like aged leather, like putting on a suit of leather. So it was good to see that they assimilated very well into like voicing
Yeah.
their old characters because like you said, literally 20 something years ago since they last voiced them, and that's like a really long time to get back into a character that's like long forgotten from your own record or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that they came back, hitting it with everything that they could. And I follow a lot of the voice actors like on Twitter, so every time an episode would come out, she would always leak, or not leak, but she would always hint at like, like the story's not over yet, or like it wasn't just teary eyed in the show; it was teary eyed in the voicing booth too, and stuff like that. So you can really see how passionate they are from returning as their old characters too.
Yeah, man. Bro, Stacy, what are you talking about, bro? Let me find out she's actually in True Detective. No, she did not in that, bro. Bro, Lenore. You know what? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. Um, well, damn,
Lenore.
Leonore.
Lenore.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go first with Migs. Migs, what are your initial thoughts on season 1 of X-Men '97?
Bro, it was amazing. It was impeccable. I swear to God, I wasn't born in '97 or whenever the show originally came out. I was born in 2000, but I still was able to watch the shows, and I was like back then, like looking back at it now, it felt still so slow because as a kid everything moves super fast and all that. But even right now, watching it now with all the brand new crispy animation and everything, it was just such a like a fresh hit of nostalgia, like with still keeping it modern with obviously kept up animation and all that, and the score of everything, all the music and all the voice acting in general. Like it felt old, but it was obviously clearly still. I just saw what you said. It was old, but obviously still brand new at the same time. So for me, like that shows a 10 out of 10. Like I love where the story's going to, and especially with the last two episodes of where it ended off. At least seeing in the direction where they're going through, like picking up from the comics, like I'm kind of excited to see like where it goes for season 2 as well, and the pacing of it too. I'm really
Yeah.
excited.
Brad, where the fuck is your VPN on, bro? Antarctica? Holy shit, bro.
Chat. I don't know.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh, is it even on?
Just choose Mexico, bro. You're closest to Mexico.
I am the closest to other than in Mexico.
Yeah. 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 Migs, I agree with you. I'll let Brad get himself situated before I go to him. But
Yeah, let me connect to LA over here.
yeah, I love the X-Men. I've always been an X-Men guy. I love the comics. I like some of the movies. Like I love X-Men. X2 X-Men United is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. It's up there. First Class. We literally talked to the writer of that movie back in the day. I fucking love First Class. I love that movie.
Shout out Stacy Pro with that comment. As someone who grew up in that era, it's like they just picked up where they left off. Great stuff, dude. I agree. It's literally, it literally was like nothing. The only thing that changed was the quality of the animation, which is amazing, bro. Like I can't give them their flowers enough, bro. The animation blew it out of the park. It was so good.
And so I've loved the X-Men for such a long time, bro. My favorite X-Men is literally Nightcrawler, but the next person who I loved in that whole what's it called universe, I loved Magneto, and I really what's it called always was very drawn to Magneto's story. So when I watched these new ones, and I thought like Fassbender did an incredible job with Magneto, and I thought that the way that they brought up like his past being a survivor of the Holocaust and all that was just incredible. So when I first heard of this show, I was like, oh, let's see how this is gonna go. I was like, Marvel hasn't been in my good graces in a while, and I'm like, let's see how this is gonna go. And from the first episode, I was hooked from the get go. I was hooked. the of course, like surface level, I can tell you that the animation is amazing. It's a massive step up from the original animation. That's not to say that the original animation didn't look good. I thought it looked great too, but it's just it's a different time. It's a different time, and for this era, this animation was very anime influenced. It was very, had a very like Eastern look to it, and I really appreciated that. But man, I have to say, this is the best that Marvel has done for a really, really long time. I really, really mean that. Like, it's been a long time since I could say I really loved, like, not just love, but I fucking adored this series. Brad, what is your initial thought? What are your initial thoughts?
I'm just glad to see Nightcrawler back.
Honestly,
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 that was my big thing. And I'm old, if you guys didn't know. So I was 11 when this came out. Me and Stacy are the two old people
Oh
in the
fuck!
room.
fucking
So
You
hell.
never know, Mister Idiotic, bro.
that's true. I don't know about Mr. Anti-Idiotic, but me and Stacy, I know we're the oldest ones in the room. And Stacy's right. This kind of just picks up where old cartoons let it go. And it's great to see. It's great to see the animation style coming back, but being more modernized and being put more into better palettes of color for our day and age. It's actually nice to see. It's easier on my old eyes, as you would say. It's not as grainy, and then using the same voice actors, yeah, that was the nostalgia feeling right there. When
Mhm.
when you hear like Rogue and Magneto and all the rest. So whoever was on the old ones, that was good to
Yeah.
see.
The only
For
one
sure.
who isn't back from the old cast is Jubilee, and that's because the voice actress wanted it to go to an actual Chinese person. So
Ah.
she stepped down from that voice acting role to give it to somebody. So she's the only one who's a new voice actress.
Oh, and
Everybody else
then
is
and then of
you're
course,
new.
one of my favorites, Gambit, as always, and then them of course
Yeah,
sacrificing
but,
the Cajun. So
That that had to be like one of my favorite episodes of this whole season, man. And seeing just like, because not a lot of people really give Gambit his flowers. They're always like, he just kind of throws cards,
throws cards.
and it's like, the movies never did Gambit justice like that.
Not at all, bro.
But this series,
They never fully explained his powers. He
Mm-mm.
makes everything into a bomb. It's amazing.
but this series, it really did, like, for me, really gave Gambit, a more humane look. It gave him a more, really beautiful story, and just having to see that journey to him sacrificing himself, and just the writing on that episode, bro, for it to end with fucking with Rogue holding him and saying, "Sugar, I don't feel you," and goes, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, he's gone. He's fucking
Yeah.
gone. He's
Uh,
actually gone. This isn't none of that bullshit with like where Logan, where it's like you saw him get fucked up, and then you're like, oh, actually he's not. He might be able to make it. Fuck him, Gambit was gone. Gone,
mhm.
yeah. But it was fantastic, and I oh man, I love the animation in that episode, especially
It was
when
really good.
yeah. That's the nice thing about the comics. Not many characters are truly gone. That's
That's
true.
true.
I
Very
mean,
true.
you just go to the past or the future.
Yeah, you just bring them back. But
That's
you
how it
know,
goes.
yeah. But God, I loved Gambit in here. Of course, it's one of my favorite lines in this season was what's it called? Logan, when he's like talking about that one lady, and he goes, "I really got to talk to Beast about his taste in women."
Oh, yeah, that's just funny.
That was fucking hilarious. That was fucking funny, and that was great. They did a great job with the humor as well. Of course, Cyclops, man, always like I like
Fucking Killjoy.
Killjoy, bro.
He's
Like,
always got to be the Boy Scout. That's why.
Yeah.
Always got to be the Boy Scout.
Boy Scout. Like, you literally could have just not done anything to Professor X, and Logan would have been fine. Instead, you decided to be like, "No, Professor, we need to make sure," blah, blah, blah," and like, because of that, fucking Logan got fucked up.
Yeah.
Not just fucked up. He got his spine, his whole structure, his spinal structure and bones and everything
Yeah.
pulled out of him.
Hmm.
Now, how do we feel about like the direction they took with Magneto, especially like in the first half of the season?
I liked it. I like because usually in the movies it's Magneto's a bad guy.
Hmm.
Magneto's just a bad guy, and they
I
never
mean, it's
really they never like go into full depth, at least from what I can remember, of why he's a bad guy or if he's truly a bad guy. Magneto's always been an anti-hero.
Hmm.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean, he's kind of sure in a sense. He has his different ideals. I mean, even Thanos was kind of anti-hero. He had these different ideals that he thought would help the planet,
Hmm.
and then but they were also just wrong in certain ways. So that's how I feel. I feel like they were remarking on that. They're like Magneto had these different ideas, but because of he thinking Professor X died, his old friend Charles, he tries to go with their ideals. That doesn't quite work, and then Charles has to come back, and then just he's a very complicated character that is
yeah,
shown through this.
yeah. What do you think, Mix?
At the very, yeah, I think I share the same feelings as Brad. Because a lot of the movies and a lot of the other iterations of them, even like for the like the Disney XD like Marvel shows for the X Men and stuff like that, they would always paint him as like just straight up the bad guy and not really give us the motive or the incentive as to why, because I think people just think he's a cool villain. They're like he just has to be the one that's opposing. That's also not, a mutant, but he has to be the opposer or whatever. And in the show, I really loved it. Was for sure because I hadn't read the comics in forever. I also hadn't seen the original show in forever, so I hadn't remember where it picked off. And then seeing him become the new owner of all of the X-Men and all that was kind of scary because like Brad said, I feel like in the our recent most recent like era for the X-Men media, he's always just been the bad guy. So I always was like kind of keeping an eye on him, being like, nah, like I don't truly believe that he's gonna change or anything like that, because we're so used to him being a villain. And seeing him, being actually cooperative and actually, you know, um, doing what Professor Xavier wanted, to change for their kind and for humankind and etc., was a really nice like breath of fresh air. And I really appreciated that because although he was like, I guess, kind of like a strict person, because he holds a really rough disdain towards humanity. He tried, and every single episode he tried. So I think him switching back and forth, I kind of expected it because humans won't ever truly accept something as a whole. And I really liked him that he was a good guy for like at the very beginning, and he's always going to be a good guy to me. I don't even care if he tries to kill the whole world, to be honest. But it was really nice seeing him at the first half of the season. Honestly, it was really
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah. Um, and I have always loved Magneto. I've never seen. I don't even see Magneto as an anti-hero. I've always seen him as like he's an antagonist. He's just somebody
Hmm.
who opposes the protagonists in these films and these shows, because you know you have to like always kind of put yourself in the shoes, man. And it's like Magneto like has seen, like Eric has always seen so many things happen, and specifically in this season, like I understand where he's coming from. Like he literally held a like basically like a kid, what's it called, hand, and like that kid dies right there with him, and he sees once again like, well, the humans don't, what's it called, want us, and it's like we go off to our fucking, what's it called, their sovereign island, and they still come over to try to, what's it called, mess with us, and it's and somehow we're always kind of just gonna be, what's it called, hated by the mutants will always be hated by humans, and
Hmm.
it's why I've always kind of like not understand, but I've always been like keen to like looking at Magneto's side, and the way that he always has like this interesting outlook at like saying like, well, there's like all these things that you're doing wrong, what's it called, but like Charles kind of made you think like we're doing this for the good, but like there's times that you could have put like things like your monetary help to helping people, and the X-Men kind of just sat there and they were like, well, we're here to trying to like solve crime and help mutants, but like you never put actual like you know massive help into like bettering the world for mutants. And And I loved finally having like that, what's called, a moments again with Charles and Eric, having to be able to interact with each other again and be able to explore each other's psyche. And I really appreciated that. Stacy brings up something really interesting here. Like, it'll be interesting if they do Apocalypse Justice in the series. Nothing against Oscar Isaac and his learning.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a take, bro.
I'm
I,
really excited for them to have Apocalypse. I love
oh yeah,
Apocalypse, one of my favorite villains of all time. I'm really excited for him to be in this show. Much more excited than if tomorrow you guys, what's it called? We're what's it called, told that he'll be in the next MCU X-Men project. So I'm good. But
Speaking
with
of
this,
villains, speaking of villains, before we go anywhere else, Mr. Sinister, what do we think?
oh dude, oh my gosh, that was like,
that guy did not miss a beat, bro. He was
True,
so
uh-uh,
slimy. The
true
slimy.
Sinister stealing babies and dunking them.
Yep. Yeah. The
dude.
slimy fucking asshole that he is, bro.
And then yeah, even giving Morph his like PTSD back and all that. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, bro. Like Mr. Sinister literally towards the end was truly, truly living up to his name, bro. It was amazing, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
so good.
And then what's it called? When they like take away his age and he looks like fucking Palpatine under the like, looks like Darth
Yeah.
Vader under the mask.
Yeah.
And
And they
fucking
like kick his cane and they're like, yeah.
and like,
How
oh
many times did I teach you, old man? Fuck, dude, I love that
no!
shit.
That was so funny. He's like, oh no!
What do I look like?
Oh my god. Um, I loved what they did with Jean Grey as well. I loved that we got to see that mother aspect of her, and of course with the whole like clone thing, I thought that it brought up some interesting stuff as well.
That was real interesting with the clone thing.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
that
like
Cyclops cheating on his wife with his clone. Like
yeah, that brings up that question. Is that really cheating? Like, if she's
I mean, shit, who knows, right?
looks the same and has
Yeah.
the same memories.
Yeah, that I thought that was so. It's such a like a gray area type of thing because you know when Madeline Pryor ended up sadly dying at Genosha, which I was really hoping like she would, you know, they would find her on the rubble or anything like that.
Yeah.
That original Jean ended up inheriting her memories and her experiences and everything. So it's like, yeah, like, is it really cheating? Like, you know, you're both you're both one, you know,
You're
and
kind
the
of the
same
father.
person.
No, Cyclops what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that they included Cable in this. I
Yeah,
was
Mhm.
it's cool.
that
I
was
like that.
great. It's nice to see that
I-
difference, you know, like Cable in this compared to like Cable in fucking Deadpool 2.
Oh yeah.
I do like how Cable was like, thanks, Dad, for sending me to the future, and like I was left alone, and you know, Cyclops was just there like, what? I sent you with someone. He's like, thanks, Dad. Never missed every birthday.
But like I really like how we kind of what's it called, what's the word I'm trying to say, how we followed that kind of like journey for Cyclops. Like he's like, I don't want to do this, like I don't want to do to him what my father did to me. I don't want to abandon my child. And he's like, but if this child's gonna survive, I need to, I kind of gotta abandon him.
hmm They're really
Yeah.
sad. All the parallels towards everybody's like own past is just like
Yeah.
it's just inevitable at that point. So it's really sad for him to be like, I don't want to do this, but it's necessary that I have to do this, and
Yeah.
you know
It's
this
almost
and
like
the
they got writers who understood the characters, right?
other. It's almost
Yeah.
like they did. Huh?
Yeah, it's almost like
Then-
you had writers who understood these characters and really, what's it called, understood the intricacies and the complexities of the X-Men. So
Mhm.
yeah, like
What?
wow, that's possible, right, Brett?
Yeah, who knew?
Who
I did
knew,
like
right?
I did like the Force Ghost though family reunion thing going
That
on
was
there.
funny.
That
That
was
was
cool.
fun. That
I
was
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, when I go into like saying, you know, Magneto's always been portrayed as a villain, but I think of him more as an anti-hero. The villain part kind of comes out when he has a giant comet island under the ocean to lift up.
Yeah. Yep. It's just, but
It was
like to
plan
me,
B.
I don't know. I don't want to say like I understand Magneto, because but Magneto has done some crazy shit, and like, and you see it in this series, and you're like, yeah, like I can't understand him wanting to fucking bring a comet into Earth. Like that's some crazy ass shit, bro.
But then
like-
on the other end, the humans had the Magneto plan or Magneto whatever,
Yeah,
which is
the
just
protocol for him.
Yeah.
Magneto protocol, yes.
Yeah, but like Magneto has always been like, Magneto doesn't exist if humanity doesn't feel that way about the humans.
Mm-hmm.
Magneto is a creation of what humans believe and think about the mutants. And, I that's why I really like the direction they took with Magneto in this show, because in the beginning he's like, well, I'm going to put that aside to uphold these beliefs of my friend Charles Xavier, but he realizes like these are kind of like very naive beliefs,
Oh yeah.
that you really have to think about people as like incapable of doing you harm like that. And it just ends up bringing Magneto back to the fucking motherfucker that he is. And
Yeah.
and that's what I mean. And I loved it. So like when we get to that episode where it's like, oh, he's the leader and he's like doing to me my X-Men, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, this is kind of different here. I'm like, I never thought I'd see Magneto, what's it called, leading them. I was like, but I thought it was funny. Um,
And
when he forms
we've
the
just
when he forms the Brotherhood, and fucking the Costa goes with him, and he's just looking at Jubilee like, yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope
oh,
you're okay with this.
and we kind of just passed right over Storm's story throughout
Oh,
this,
Storm. Yeah,
which had to be one of the saddest stories right there, to lose her powers.
Yeah.
yeah. But I like not just her journey with her powers, but her journey with that one guy. I can't remember his
Forge.
name, Brad. Yeah, yeah, George. I love
Forge.
those. I love what they did with
George.
them.
Did you just
George.
say George?
No, Forge.
Forge. I heard
Forge.
George.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
Forge,
George.
bro. Forge.
Forge. I like what they did with Forge, especially with the demon, dude. The demon was fucking scary. That
This
was
was
Oh,
freaky, bro.
the
that
owl
was
fucking demon thing.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was freaky, bro. That was crazy. But it was such a cool. What's it called? It was animated beautifully, bro. Like looked like, I'm telling you, this whole season has such anime influence, bro. Like it's very Eastern. It's
Mhm.
very Eastern. And I really, really appreciated that. And the demon was that shit was scary. That shit was fucking
Yeah, that shit was freaky as hell. But it was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, no, Aurora's story was really, really like so beautiful and tragic, man. Like the moment she loses her powers, bro, like she takes off, and with contrasting with what her and Jean had talked about, about being normal, but and she was like, but we are normal, like we're already normal, like we don't have to change anything, blah blah blah. And then she immediately kind of like does a 180 and goes to be normal basically. And like I think Texas was where at a bar that she was at. I think I don't really remember, to be honest, but and then that's when Forge found her and all that, and it was really tragic just to see where she was in her headspace and all. But then with the help of Forge and fighting that owl demon, the really scary owl demon thing, it was so awesome seeing her get her powers back, bro. Like it was such a good moment of triumph for her after like just unfortunately witnessing her tragedy of losing her powers. Like it was really, really so well put, so well made, very amazing animation and amazing score. It was just so good put together for her story.
Yeah. What do we think about the end of the season, guys? With the whole like the multiverse shit that they're
Uh,
gonna. Ah, I knew this was coming because, of course, like that's the whole thing that we're in right now. And if you're asking
yeah.
yourself if this is in the MCU, you already know the answer to this. This is in the MCU. There's no way it's not. Everything at this point, anything that Marvel releases, even the Sony shit that is just terrible, I'm sure it somehow is in the MCU.
yeah.
So, but I guess like Stacy says, I am interested to see what they do with Apocalypse, and I'm really interested to see what's it called, what they're gonna do with the storyline now with seeing what's it called, Cyclops and Jean Grey's kid leading this like futuristic kind of militia shit that they've got going on and where they're stuck in. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was their kid, right, Brad?
At the end, where Jean and Scott were at,
Yeah,
yeah, that was Cable. Yeah, that was
That was
Cable.
Cable. Yeah,
okay, that
yeah,
was Cable.
yeah, yeah. So I'm really interested.
Wait,
to see
wait,
what
wait,
they do
wait,
with
wait,
that.
wait. No, that the one. Okay, which one am I thinking of?
So what's it called? Where all the other X-Men go was to what's it called, ancient Egypt, where they find Apocalypse.
Yes.
Yes.
Then where Scott and Jean go is to like this very futuristic part of the world where they have like a militia.
No, that wasn't Cable. That was the one they fought who was like with the robots.
Hold on, dog.
He was part of the robots. I
Hold
forget
on.
what his name.
Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion. I think that was Bastion.
Was that Bastion?
And
I'm pretty
there couldn't have, that couldn't have been Bastion. His skin wasn't pink. I'm more than positive that was Cable because he was like he read their minds. He was like, "Oh, it's okay. They're good people," and it makes sense because when Jean and Scott were taken forward into the future, the lady in the hooded robe that had her white hair, that was supposed to be, I think, Scott and Jean's daughter, but this is in the future, and that young kid probably I'm more than positive that it was Cable as a youngling, obviously because he got lost with with Bishop. Um, so I think I'm more than positive that that was Cable, and I'd seen some parallels with in the story from the comics that like they lost him at literally at birth. Yep, there you go, Stacy Pro right there. Nate Summers, they actually get to raise their son if the comics are
okay.
anything to go by. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for this whole season, they've been going almost by all the comics. So I wouldn't expect season 2 to be any different, if I'm honest.
It's a maybe the way to do to decang the story, since there's stories they could use with Apocalypse, Kang, and the Fantastic Four.
Hmm.
I think we're pivoting probably to what's it called, Galactus being the big bad now. Stacy.
I mean, he was in Fortnite.
That's a good point.
He was, bro. He was in Fortnite, bro.
That's canon, bro.
Yeah, it's canon, bro. He's gonna come in with a what's it called, with a pump shotty, bro.
Oh hell no.
Dance on all the graves.
Yeah, trying to look at it here. This week is the longest stars of the team. However, the X-Men go missing, or do they? Yeah. Rogue Nightcrawler and Beast emerge in ancient Egypt. That's right. All of them go, and then what's it called? The other ones go to far future. With an Ascani tribe and the lineage, what's it called, version of Cable. Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's such a crazy way to throw the story at the end too, because like it just makes me want more right away to just see the stories delve into whatever they are, because and then I guess the after credits or whatever, it goes into Apocalypse teasing Death Gambit or whatever, since he picked up his king card.
Oh, and then the post-credit scene. That's right. The post-credit scene where he gets what's called Gambit's card, which, remember, Brad, Apocalypse has 4 horsemen with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be fucking cool if
It's gonna be awesome.
if he revives Gambit as as one of his 4 horsemen. Which
Mhm.
hopefully it's a way better job at the 4 horsemen than the fucking movie, because,
The fucking movie. I
oh
know.
my god, oh my god, bro. Yeah. Yeah. But guys, I love this show. This when I watched this and I finished it, it was my number 1 show of 2024. But I watched Expats and it beat it. So my final verdict,
Jeez.
yeah, bro. This was just better. The only thing that I have, like, my complaint is that, like, the stuff with Xavier in space with that tribe, it kind of felt like not off. It felt kind of irrelevant, and it
Mhm.
felt like it was a need to be able to get Charles back to Earth. Like, it really didn't matter in the grand scheme of this show,
Mhm.
and it was just used as a way to get Charles back to Earth.
Hey,
Mhm.
hey, that was a test.
That was a
That was
test.
that was a struggle right there. If I was Charles, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
it felt super off-putting. Like I agree with Raul. Just like oh look, he's in space, and like oh look, now he has to come back, and then like all those space people they kind of just like nobody really questioned it. Like nobody really talked about it. It was just kind of like I was,
Yeah.
with some alien booties, and that's about it. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was.
So, yep. So I gave, what's it called? I'm pretty sure I gave True Detective and iCountry a 9.25 when it was all said and done, or I think I gave it a 9. I'm not sure, but I give X-Men 97 a 9.5 out of 10. I really liked the show. I thought it was great. It's the best thing that Marvel has done, honestly, since probably what's it called? Um, before even Endgame. I can't remember what the hell I really liked before Endgame, but I know what's it called. It's the best thing they've done in a long, long, long time, and I really liked the show, man. I really,
Mhm.
really did. Mix,
Really
what's your
awesome.
final verdict, bro?
My verdict is still going to be 10 out of 10. That was such an enjoyable show. It was literally, like I said before, such a good sense of nostalgia with still our elements of the present right now. It was like such a good combination. And to quote Stacy, it picked up right where it left off. Like it literally did not miss a single beat. So in my books, that's a 10 out of 10, bro. I would watch it again, and I probably will watch it again.
Brad?
It's a good old kick to the nostalgia, that's for sure. I gotta agree with that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with Raul with the 9.5 out of 10. There's stuff in this that I kind of agree with them that the stuff with Charles in space, not the greatest thing.
Yeah,
Um,
just really weird.
Like
Just
literally my only complaint, Brad. I was like, I
I
think
guess it's,
everything else just worked well and fits this show, but the shit in just in that aspect of the show is just like, I feel like this is just a way to get him back.
yeah. I mean, what would have been your way to get him back though? I mean,
That's the thing, yeah.
was there a good way to get him back? I don't know.
Who the fuck
And
knows?
they were throwing a bunch of people from the future into the past already, so just to do that again probably would
Yeah.
have run its course. But yeah, like great show, and glad we get a second season out of it,
oh yeah,
and
hell yeah.
possibly a Spider-Man 98. I'm hearing.
Oh my god, I hope, Brad. That would be awesome, bro. I
Yeah,
would
it's like
love to see
Spider-Man
that.
like freshman year or something like that in the same like kind of style, which I thought was canceled if I'm honest, but I'm glad to
No,
see that it's coming back.
they changed the name. It's not freshman year. It's fucking what's the name of this show again? They
Mhm.
changed the name to it. It's not like Agatha, where it was like, what's it called?
That's a whole fucking other thing, bro.
Yeah. Fuck.
Suddenly, Professor Xavier returned. Yeah.
Honestly, they could have done it. He just walks out of a dark
Honest,
room.
yeah, he walks. He actually walks. Just
Yeah.
walks.
Just walks out of a dark room
Yeah,
and be like, "What the fuck? Where have you been?"
for real.
What's the name of this show? Damn it! It's like, oh,
Of the Spider-Man show.
yeah. What the fuck is it called? Oh, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Your Friendly
Oh,
Neighborhood Spider-Man.
that's what they're going with. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. They changed it from Spider-Man freshman year. Yeah, to Spider-Man, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I want to see Spider-Man 98, bro.
Oh yeah.
I want to see
Mhm.
that. I'd rather see that than whatever the fuck they have planned for this, bro. Especially if Tom Holland's voicing it.
Yeah, it was really cool to see all the cameos, and I say cameos because like they're part of the universe. It was cool seeing Spider-Man and then him with MJ and the Silver Samurai and who else? I don't even remember who else. Oh my god, seeing Doctor Doom and then Zemo like in the panel of villains for
Oh
like a
yeah,
brief moment. That stuff was awesome, bro. Oh my god, that got me more hyped to see the season 2 and the rest of the show. Honestly, it was really cool.
yeah. Too bad they're not gonna bring back the guy who made this show. So I don't know how the hell they're gonna do
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
it's really odd. I saw that their director's changing was really interesting, kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is.
Brad, I have a proper top 5 for the year, Brad. I
Nah.
have Fallout at 5. I have Shogun at 4. True Detective Night Country at 3. I have X-Men 97 at 2, and I have Expats at 1.
All right, well, you realize this month alone, there's like 4 shows.
Yeah,
coming
I know. But now I have a proper top 5 now.
out. Okay.
It's no longer like Ted, Fallout.
Okay. That's not on the
Remember when
list
that shit
anymore.
was like? I remember when this shit was like Ted, Echo, Invincible,
Yeah, it was
Avatar: The
pretty
Last
bad.
Airbender.
Yeah, we didn't have much when your Ted is top.
Yeah.
Like Ted's funny as shit, but it's not really.
But yeah, when
10
Ted
out
is
of
the
10 show.
number 1, it's like it's saying a lot about what we're
Yeah.
watching this week.
About what's out right now. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Yeah. But we thank Migs a lot for being on here, man. Migs, I don't know if you want to plug any. Oh, I'm sorry. First of all, that concludes our review of X-Men 97 Season 1. And we're going to go ahead and lift the spoiler banner. So y'all can, no more
So,
spoilers after this.
No talking about it.
No talking about it.
No talking
Yeah.
about it. Done.
Migs, if you want to, what's it called? Promote yourself, you can, bro.
I have nothing to promote. Don't follow me anywhere. Don't see where I live anywhere. Don't find my IP. I'm just a good friend of Raul here to join him and talk about X-Men because I love the show.
Hey, there you go. You heard him, guys. Don't find him anywhere. Don't talk to me, bro.
Raul's honorable mention of the Idol, of course. Oh,
Oh my god.
Ah,
Greatest show, bro.
we tried to forget about that, Stacy.
Yeah. Best show ever, bro.
Oh
Best
hell
show
no,
ever.
bro. End this shit right now, bro. Hell no.
Best show ever,
We're
man.
not,
Oh
we're
my
not
God.
getting into that. Blah.
Hell no.
Of course, guys, you can find us at thenerdcore.com, Twitter at thenerdcore_, Instagram at thenerdcore. Threads is the same handle as well. We're on TikTok at thenerdcore. We're also on our wonderful Patreon at patreon.com/nerdcore, where you can get early access and you get episodes to our main show ad-free before anybody else gets to listen to them or watch them. And of course, our Discord link is in the description below, so you can join and talk to us about X-Men, about movies, whatever the hell you want to talk to us about. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you're leaving a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss another review that drops on this channel. My friends, I want to keep just thanking you all so much for just keeping it up with the double-digit views on the videos. We thank you guys so much. Hopefully, you guys can get this to double digits too. I know it's a little late, so the hype kind of died down a little bit, but I hope that you guys are still seeking it and you're still watching this review. So please, all you gotta do is just get it to double digits. Literally 10. I just want 10 views. Just 10 views. So you guys go and view it on YouTube. On your podcast app of choice, make sure that you're following us and you're leaving a 5-star review. So do it on your favorite podcast app of choice. Make sure you do that, please. Of course, we want to thank all the people who help us out on Patreon. They're great people. And Brad, that's all I've got for this week. That's all we got for this week. This has been a fucking crazy week to catch up on. But
No kidding.
like I said, did not plan on a mini hurricane dropping.
Those storms need to calm down.
Oh god.
I know, dude. I know. It's crazy. So we thank you guys so much for bearing with us and making sure that you guys have been here to watch all the stuff we do this week. Next week we got more reviews. We got the last episode of season 1 of True Detective that we're watching on Patreon. So go and check that out. But for now, that's all we've got here. And Brad, let's go ahead and send him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Migs for joining us today. We truly
Thank you for having me,
appreciate it.
guys. Of course, thank you for having me.
Thank you to our listeners, or thank you to all those who joined us in chat today. Mr. Anti-Idiotic, of course, with the Kitty Pride right there in the beginning.
Me like Kitty Pie, bro.
Yeah, we love Kitty Pride here. Stacy for joining us as always. Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, don't go dunking babies in green liquid. Young Yoda out.
I would do it. Do it. I endorse it. Do it. Go do it.
I mean, don't forget like cable.